So today I am answering a question that was actually from one of my clients. This wind is like making this go crazy. So it was actually asked by one of my clients, but it's something that I've thought about addressing before and that I have even thought through on my own when I went to therapy, and I still go to therapy as well. So, but it's something that I kind of thought about when I was first going as well. But she was asking how I responded when clients cry in session and what I thought and like what that was like for me, which is a really great question. And it's something that it's such a vulnerable state to be in. And I think we're so uncomfortable with being sad and vulnerable with anyone, but especially somebody that's new and kind of in a professional environment, and maybe the first time when you're first getting to know them and opening up to them, that can be really scary and emotional. And I think it's really natural to wonder like what they're thinking. Like, what is this person thinking of me? What do therapists think? Are they used to this? Do they get bored? Do they think it's weird? Like, what do they think? So I can't speak for other therapists, obviously. I can speak for myself, and I can speak for my therapist, who I've talked to about this as well, and friends that are also therapists. So when I have a client become really emotional, I feel really honored and super present, because I feel like that is such a powerful, it's such a powerful moment, and it's so intense and real and raw, and I think I'm pretty good at being present anyway in session, obviously, but that kind of really grounds me into like what is happening, and I feel really honored to be witnessing that, and it just feels so special to me. And often the person is really uncomfortable, so I'm obviously really aware of that and trying to make them feel more comfortable and normalize that for them, and talk through maybe the emotions that they have coming up around that after and what that was like for them. So I'm really aware of processing how that feels as well, and trying to help them with that, and also talking through like, why is it so uncomfortable, do you think, to cry in front of me, and what questions do you have and what comes up for you. But overall, I just feel really honored and just pretty blessed to be able to experience that, because again, that's a piece of people that not a lot of people get to experience. So it's really, I think, a privilege for me to be able to experience that. And I posted about this a little bit on Instagram this week too, which is what kind of spurred me into doing a video on it as well. I think it's also made me more comfortable with my tears and my emotion, because that's not something that was natural for me in any way. Showing sadness was not natural. Like anger, frustration, sure. Happiness, yes. But sadness was not really okay, and wasn't something that I was comfortable with, and definitely not crying in front of people and owning that. But after I've got to witness so many people's emotions, and I've worked through expressing my own and becoming more comfortable with my emotions and with myself in general, I feel like I'm much better at being able to show those emotions and own that, and sit with that and not run away from it. Now, I'm definitely not perfect at that still. A lot of my clients are better at that than me, because I still have the initial reaction of, oh no, you can't do that, or you can't do this now, or you can't show this person this. I still have that come up sometimes initially, but I'm able to work through it pretty well now, and just kind of be able to remind myself that this is natural and this is normal and this is what's happening for you. And if this is what's happening for you, then this is okay. And obviously it doesn't feel good. It's usually a signal of something deeper that's happening, like a deeper sadness or pain or trauma or memory, or something that's really painful. But it's natural, and it needs to be expressed. That's your body telling you that, hey, something's happening here, and it needs to be expressed. And it deserves to be expressed, and it deserves to be honored and not hid and not shamed. So my clients really have helped me with that myself. I think a lot of therapists find that we get so much value from working with people and being able to experience people so deeply. A lot of that comes back to us as well, and definitely makes us better and helps us kind of be able to express these things as well, because we're people and we're struggling with this stuff just like you guys are. So one other thought that I have is that not everyone deserves to see your pain and your sadness and your kind of vulnerability, but the people who are safe and who you deem as safe, or who you think may be safe, or who are worth risking that with, I think that's really important. But it's not for everyone. Everyone doesn't deserve to see that, and everyone can't hold that for you, but there are people who can, and who can kind of hold that safe space for you. Maybe right now that is just a therapist, or maybe you have other people in your life that can hold that for you as well. But I do think it's worth taking the risk if that person is kind of worthy of your pain. And it's not always going to work out. I have a lot of clients come to me who have tried to be vulnerable and it hasn't worked, and maybe it's not worked in really awful ways that end up being pretty traumatic for them. But we can work through that. And that's something that I really like working through and can help you through if that's something you're struggling with. But overall, my message for today is that when you cry in front of us, or in front of me as a client, I'm really just impressed, frankly, that you're connecting with that and expressing that, and whatever that looks like, I think is really beautiful. So those are my thoughts on that, and I hope that everyone is having a good week and a great day. And as always, reach out to me if you need anything or you have any questions.